This year, the war in Ukraine tested NATO's power, and U.S. intelligence assessed China increasingly as a near-peer competitor, challenging the U.S. on multiple fronts. Matthew Kroenig is a professor at Georgetown University's Department of Government and School of Foreign Service, and he's a new piece in foreign policy that looks at the prospects for peace in 2023. Let's just look back first, though, to 2022. What was the watershed moment?
Well, without a doubt, it was the war in Ukraine, Putin's war against Ukraine. You know, a year ago, I think people thought it was essentially impossible that we'd see a major war in Europe, and here we are, the biggest war in Europe since World War II. The Western reaction, I think, was surprising as well. Germany vastly increasing defense spending, Finland and Sweden on pace to join NATO. I don't think anybody predicted that a year ago.
So let's take that a step further. What's the outlook for peace in 2023?
Well, you know, early on in the war in Ukraine, I think people thought this would be over quickly. Maybe Putin would quickly take Kiev. Maybe this summer with the counteroffensive that Ukraine could win. Now my prediction is that we're in for years of war. It's unlikely that this is going to be resolved in 2023.
Okay, years. I mean, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, even 5 years? That protracted?
I'd guess 3 to 5 years before we have a real resolution. So we got to buckle up for the long haul.
So let's pivot to the Pacific. What's the likelihood that China invades Taiwan in 2023?
Well, Bill Burns, the CIA director, has said that President Xi has asked his People's Liberation Army to be able to invade Taiwan by 2027. But just a few weeks ago, Admiral Gilday, the chief of naval operations, at a think tank event that my think tank organized, said that he's thinking more in terms of a 2022 or 2023 window. So I think the timeline is shrinking, but I think that China's not quite there yet. My prediction is an invasion will not happen in 2023.
Let's talk about the political sort of calendar. Is the presidential election in 2024 a marker for the Chinese? They'd want to go before that election?
I think the biggest factor for China is their ability to take the island. So they're investing in the kind of amphibious ships they would need to go, and they're not quite there yet. They're also obviously watching what the United States and Taiwan's military are doing. Do we have an effective defense? So I think they're going to make the assessment mostly on the military balance, but I do think that political calculations play a role. Can
we, the U.S. and the West, mount an effective deterrence?
Right now, I'm afraid that we're not where we need to be. One, on messaging. You know, we haven't clearly said that we would defend Taiwan. President Biden has occasionally said we would, and then his White House has walked him back. So I would advocate for a clearer deterrent message there, and then building the military that could actually back that up. And again, I think we're not quite there yet.
Is 2023 the year that the COVID-19 pandemic will officially be declared over?
I think so. And in fact, if you look in the kind of free world, the developed world, in 2022, in a way, the pandemic has come to an end, and life here in Washington, D.C. has mostly returned back to normal. But you do see some countries like China that are still struggling. Xi has refused to import vaccines. His one COVID, zero COVID policy was a disaster. Now he's lifting those restrictions, and as you reported, people are getting sick. So I think that it could still be an issue in China and therefore still affect much of the world.
And finally, let's turn to Iran. Is the nuclear deal revived in 2023?
I think not. You know, the Biden administration has been at this for 2 years with no real progress. And now you have the anti-regime protests in Iran that essentially make it impossible for the Biden administration to cut a deal with these mullahs who are killing, you know, their own young women who are just looking for basic human rights. Meanwhile, Iran's nuclear program continues to advance. So unfortunately, my prediction is essentially that Iran will pass the point of no return and become a de facto nuclear weapons power in 2023.
Wow, that's a pretty sobering conclusion. So in your view, in 2023, in fact, Iran is the highest risk national security threat?
I think that's right. This has been a 20-year effort in the United States, bipartisan effort, international effort to keep Tehran from the bomb, and we're really close to failure. And unfortunately, I don't see how we get to a different outcome in 2023.
Matthew Kroenig, thank you.